Singapore has a reputation for being one of the most expensive cities on earth. But is it really as pricey as everyone says, or is that just a myth? Today, we're breaking down the true cost of traveling to Singapore in 2025, from hotels and food to transport, attractions, and even those sneaky hidden charges most tourists forget to budget for. And here's the twist, some of these prices might shock you because Singapore can actually be one of the best value destinations in Asia if you plan smartly. Stick around until the end because I'll share insider hacks that can save you hundreds of dollars, without sacrificing comfort or missing out on iconic experiences. Accommodation, your biggest expense. Hotels are where most of your budget will go, so let's start there. In 2025, mid-range hotels in Singapore cost roughly $120 used $180 per night. But if you stay in Chinatown, Little India, or Geylang, you can still find boutique hotels for $60 $80 a night. Pod hotels are a game changer, $40 $50 per night, stylish, clean, and perfect for solo travelers. Luxury hotels? Marina Bay Sands, Fullerton, or Raffles will set you back $300 $500 per night, but book Sunday to Thursday and save up to 30%. Some apps even offer flash sales where you can snag a 5-star room for under $250. And here's the pro tip, book direct with the hotel for perks like free breakfast, late checkout, or room upgrades. Sometimes paying a little more upfront actually saves you money and extras. Food, the biggest surprise. This is where Singapore can be incredibly affordable. You can eat Michelin-starred meals at hawker centers for less than $5. Tian Tian chicken rice? $3.50. Famous satay skewers at Lau Pa Sat? 80 cents each. Even a full table of dishes, noodles, rice, veggies, drinks, will rarely cross $15 per person. Compare that to Tokyo or London, and it feels like a steal. Of course, Singapore has fine dining too. Marina Bay Sands restaurants or rooftop spots can run $80 $150 per person. The trick is mixing both, hawker lunch, fancy dinner, then back to budget eats the next day. And here's your budget hack, go to hawker centers at lunch for the freshest food and shortest lines. Even locals do this, and you'll save money and time. Transport, surprisingly cheap. Getting around Singapore is almost too easy. The MRT is clean, air-conditioned, and costs $1 $2 per trip. A stored value Easy Link card or simply tapping your contactless bank card works on MRT and buses. You'll spend less than $6 a day even with multiple rides. Taxis and Grab rides are affordable compared to Western cities, $10 $15 for most trips across town. Pro tip, avoid rush hour, as surcharges can double the price. And the best part? Singapore is compact enough to walk between neighborhoods. You might even save on transport just by exploring on foot. Attractions, free versus paid. Many visitors assume everything in Singapore is expensive, but some of the best attractions are free. The Supertree Grove Light Show at Gardens by the Bay? Free. Spectra Light Show at Marina Bay Sands? Free. Botanic Gardens, Singapore's only UNESCO World Heritage Site? Free. Even Sentosa has free beaches and photo spots if you skip the premium attractions. But if you do want to splurge, here's what to expect. Flower Dome and Cloud Forest, $20 $28 per adult. Singapore Zoo or Night Safari, $40 $50 per adult. Universal Studios Singapore, around $60 for a full day of fun. Mix a couple of paid attractions with free ones, and you'll keep your budget balanced without missing out. Daily costs you might forget. Coffee is a hidden cost that adds up fast. A kopi, local coffee, is $1.50, but a cappuccino at a trendy cafe can be $6 $7. Alcohol is even trickier. Beers in bars start around $10 $14, cocktails $20 plus, and clubs can charge $25 just to get in. Budget travelers often skip alcohol altogether or grab drinks from 7-Eleven for $3 $4. Water is another one. Bottled water costs $1 $2, but you can refill for free at most malls and hawker centers. Bring a reusable bottle. And then there's GST, a 9% goods and services tax automatically added to bills. Service charge, 10%, is also included in restaurants, so no tipping required, but always check the bill before paying. Daily budget breakdown. Backpackers can get by on $50 $70 a day, hostel or pod stay, hawker food, MRT rides, and free attractions. Mid-range travelers spend around $150 $250 a day, which includes a boutique hotel and some paid activities. Luxury travelers easily hit $500 plus per day with 5-star stays, rooftop cocktails, and fine dining. But here's the beauty of Singapore: you can mix and match. Spend one day splurging on Marina Bay Sands, then save the next with hawker food and free gardens. Your budget becomes flexible, and your trip becomes more interesting. Hacks to save hundreds: book attractions online for discounted prices. Sites like Klook often offer 10 to 20% off. Ride MRT off-peak to avoid surcharges. Eat at hawker centers instead of restaurants. The food is often better and much cheaper. And don't forget airport duty-free. Alcohol and perfume are way cheaper there. If you want rooftop bar views, go for a happy hour deal. You'll get the same view and save $10, $15 per drink. Final thoughts: so how much does Singapore really cost in 2025? The answer is, as much or as little as you want. You can live large, spending $1,000 a day on suites and tasting menus. Or you can do it on $50 a day and still have an unforgettable time. What matters is balance, knowing when to splurge, when to save, and which experiences are worth the price. And that's the real secret to enjoying Singapore like a pro. Here's your open loop: we've made a full video on the ultimate 3-day Singapore itinerary with exact budgets for each day, backpacker, mid-range, and luxury versions. Click the pinned comment to watch that next and plan your perfect Singapore trip. Because in Singapore, your budget isn't a limit, it's the blueprint for your adventure.